Hi everyone, it is Jennifer here and I'm coming on today to sort of share with you how you can set up your own gym in your own home on a budget. So setting up a gym at home is a really easy way for you to get your exercise in on a regular basis, as it makes it more accessible to you. So regardless of whether you are a busy mum of four, you're a busy professional, and whatever that may be, it makes it more accessible for you. So home gym, years ago it used to be, you just have to go to the gym, and that's the place where you'd have to go to work out or go out for a run. Now you can have a gym in the comfort of your own home. So regardless of whether the weather's awful outside and you don't want to leave the house and you've got sick children, you will have access to equipment and you can do your own workout going forwards. So setting up is really straightforward to do. And so what I want you to think of first and foremost is, what are your goals? What do you want to achieve? Is it weight loss? Is it toning? Do you want to bulk up? Because that will help you decide what equipment you will need, if any, to go forward. And if you're not sure, then ask advice. Speak to a personal trainer, a fitness professional, a coach, like myself, and we can help guide and advise you as to what you need. Now, you can spend as much or as little on this depending on what you want to achieve. So, for example, if you were to say to me, right, I really love yoga, and I want to do yoga going forward, then you don't need a great deal of equipment for it. All you need, a mat, and even that, you can use a towel. So you don't need to buy a mat initially. So straight away, all you need is a space in your home. If you were saying you wanted to bulk up and use weights, then that's where potentially the expense could be, and I will go into that a little bit further on into this video. So it's working out what you are looking to achieve, and then thinking, okay, what program am I going to follow? It is so important for you to get results to follow a program, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So that's the first thing. Get advice from someone who can help you. Next up, how much space do you need? Well, you can use a spare room, you can use a garage. If you have a large shed that you want to convert, you can use that. We had a playroom that was for the girls, and they stopped using it. They're a bit older now, and they use their rooms or go into the dining room or lounge to play. So we've converted, or I've changed the playroom into a gym. And our gym, and the gym is probably, and it's not a particularly fancy gym. Still got half the children's toys that they brought back in. So it's probably 12 foot by 12 foot, something like that. But you don't need that much space. You can always just move a coffee table out of the way and use the middle of a lounge if you don't have a lot of space. It's just about having a place to store the items. So having to think about where you are actually going to work out. Next up is what equipment do I need? So, for example, if you were to start 80-day obsession, one of the programs that I'm currently running, you would need 3 sets of dumbbells. Now, everyone can lift sort of different weights. So for me, it's finding out where you are at in terms of your current strength, because you don't want to be buying dumbbells that are going to be too big that you're not going to be able to lift. Vice versa, you don't want to be lifting dumbbells that are too easy and are not going to do anything. So it's figuring out what dumbbells that you need. So with 80-day, a light, medium and a heavyweight. And I would run through that with the client and then advise them what to do. Now, all in terms of sort of where you would buy your items from, there's a few things. So before you buy, I would always say, well, let's see, send a message around to your friends and family. Does anyone have any dumbbells that they no longer need? And see if any of those are the right sizes for you that you can use, rather than you paying out for new ones. You can also try this website called like Free Cycle, where people will give things away for free because they just don't want them in the house. Now, there are a lot of people who decided they were going to set up their own gym at home, but they were lacking in motivation, or they've had them sitting there for ages great, then that's where they'll put them on free cycle, or they'll give them away to friends and family. So please ask them first. And then you have like, say, your eBay, and there'll be other similar sites that you can go on if you want to buy secondhand, or charity shops. You may see them, or car boot sales, keeping your eyes open for them. The other option is you can purchase dumbbells relatively cheaply in the likes of Argos, Aldi, Lidl, Sports Direct. If you're looking for specific sizes that aren't in there, then you can get them from, there's a company that sort of I use online called Fitness Superstore, and they deliver next day. So there's various places that you can buy your equipment from, depending on your budget. Now, if you wanted to go to the opposite end and go all singing or dancing, then we have something like the Bowflex, which is hundreds and hundreds of pounds. But again, this video is all about how to set up a gym on a budget. So the Bowflex is further down the line. That can be a Christmas present. And then also in terms of a mat, you can buy yoga mats relatively cheaply. There's also, if any of you have Decathlon, that's a really, really good shop that has a huge range of dumbbells and equipment there for really, really good prices. So there are different options for everyone. But if you just don't have any idea, you need to ask someone for advice. You need to ask, for support. Don't just go out and buy, because you may buy and that's when you'll never use it, because you don't know how to use that equipment and implement it into a program. So that's where we come in. So that's a bit more about sort of the equipment. In terms of you as a person and working out at home, your initial thought may be, I lack motivation, so I'm just not going to do it at home. You need a coach. You may say, oh, well, actually, I struggle because my eating habit's rubbish and I just can't seem to control myself. You need a coach. You need someone who you are accountable to and who is expecting to hear from you and who is going to support you every step of your journey, not just once a week. Someone who is going to, when you have those wobbles, be there. If you fall over, pick you up and get you moving closer to your goal. That is what a coach does. There's so many reasons why when you have someone who supports you, it doesn't matter whether you are at home or in the gym, you are going to get incredible results. So that's a little bit about how to set up your home gym. Now, in terms of, just so you know, so what I have got a mat, I've got a yoga mat. I do have a selection of dumbbells here. Now, I never had these when I first started off. I had, because I wasn't lifting as heavy, I bought mine from Sports Direct, and I think it was Argos at the time. So very, very cheap. But as and when I've been using the equipment more and more, I've been investing, once a month I might say, okay, I'm going to buy a new pair of dumbbells, a new quality pair of dumbbells, so that eventually you will have your own set. Then it comes down to the programs. So there are lots of different streaming services out there that can bring the workouts to you in your home. We have one that's absolutely incredible because there's like 50 different types of programs. So you have anything from strength training to yoga to dance fitness, HIIT training, whatever type of exercise you like, we have a program for you. So please feel free to get in touch to ask about that. In terms of cost of streaming services, they all vary dramatically, but they also all vary in terms of quality. So please, please, please be aware of that. But on that note, any questions at all in relation to how to set up a home gym on a budget, please let me know, because I'm more than happy to help you. Have a great day, guys, and I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.